The answer did not come from you. The answer came from my Father. You are Peter, which means rock. And on this rock, I shall build my church. This is Jesus Christ telling us, I shall build my church. Go in the Synoptic Gospel, you will get this. I shall build my church. You are Peter, which means rock. And on this rock, I shall build my church. And no gate of hell shall prevail over it. No gate of hell shall prevail over it. You are rock. Peter, which means rock. And so the church belongs to Christ. The church does not belong to anybody. This goes to all of us who keeps moving from one place to another. I have told you of what we call religious prostitution. Remember, in the book of the prophet Hosea, Hosea was told by God to go and marry this unfaithful woman, Gomer. And who was Gomer? Gomer was a prostitute. Gomer was a prostitute, despite the fact that Hosea loved so much the wife. He could do everything. Building wall fence. The wife she could still move out, jump over the fence and go out. Go out. This is symbolic. And then when it comes to the naming of the children, the children of Hosea, not my people. Unfaithful, not my people. And love, you remember the name, not my people. And then unlove. Unfaithful Israelites, unfaithful Gomer. Remember this, that the marriage between Hosea and Gomer was symbolic, depicting the love of God towards his people. Let's look at our life today. How unfaithful we have become. How unfaithful we have become. So Hosea was told to marry this woman who was a prostitute. And so this is where I get my point from. Religious prostitution. We keep moving from one church to another. One church to another. Looking for what? Looking for what? The church is one. You will say the church is one and God is one. Yes, but doctrine. Doctrine. That place where you're going, do they have sacraments? If somebody asks me today, why did you become a Catholic? I am so proud of this answer. So that my sins are forgiven. So that my sins are forgiven. How then? We have sacraments. The sacrament of reconciliation. The sacrament of reconciliation. So I became a Christian. I became a Catholic so that my sins are forgiven. There is no sacraments outside the Church of Christ. We only have sacraments in the Catholic Church. And I'm so proud. I'm so proud of being a Catholic. Not only a Catholic, but a Roman Catholic priest. I believe in the power of the sacraments. The sacraments are instituted by Christ. The sacraments are instituted by Christ. And this again goes to people who say, I don't go to the priest for confession. I don't go to the priest for confession. I don't waste my time going to the priest for confession. This belief, if we have this belief, the categories of people who have this belief, you are bound to fall. You are bound to fall. There is this tendency of reducing, a mediative role of a priest. There is this tendency of reducing a mediative role of a priest. That I can attain salvation without a priest. Without going to the priest, I can attain salvation. Without going to the priest for confession, I can attain salvation. I can go to heaven. We are bound. We are doomed to die. We are doomed to fall. Let me remind you, throughout the life of the people of Israel, God used kings, God used prophets, and God used priests as mediators, mediative roles. Let's look at God and the angel that was sent to the Blessed Virgin Mary. God could have descended with the message. God could have brought the message to the Blessed Virgin Mary, but God used the angel